Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
And am I visible?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
What
sir.
about our PowerPoint presentation? Is it still visible? Okay,
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
continue.
sir.
Yes,
So let's say
sir.
we have an example here, no? We are to write. So we are to write a roster method, no? Way of writing the elements of the set, a set of land animals. Di ba? Magamit ang braces. Ano. The question is, how do we read this? So we read this one as, basahon na to based sa unsay giname sa set. Again, a set can be referred to by using a capitalized, an italicized, any letter of the alphabet. So in this case, A ang gipangan sa set. So again, it's not limited nga A gyud ang name sa set, no? Just on this example. We could have used any other letters here, like B, C, D, until letter Z. So how do we read this? A man ang gigamit nga italicized, capitalized letter of the alphabet. So this is read as A is a set of land animals: dog, cat, pig, goat, cow, lion, carabao, horse, and tiger. So we can just emphasize and tiger. We can name the last element by indicating the word and, no, to emphasize nga mana si pinaka last. So unsa ni sa pagbasa? A is the set of land animals,
Land animals.
dog. A is the set of land animals. Kaya mamig describe diri. So ito na gamiton. That's to make a distinction nga mao ni ang composition, ang elements sa set. A is a set of land animals: dog, cat, pig, goat, cow, lion, carabao, horse, and tiger. So, wa na ko gipakita sa so nga na. So minta mao na to. No? So pwede na siya actually na to basahon generically. Kay ba nang tama yung gimin gud nga land animal. So if we have to read it directly in the context of sets, maingon ta no. A is the set of elements. So pwede na ta magamit sa word nga elements. Anyway, ang gi-refer sa elements diri kani man ni siya mga land animals nga atong gi-emphasize nga well-defined set. So mao gini siya ang gitawag og kanang kuno formal way of saying. Kato example na ko ganin ko is A is a set of land animals, then we will just replace it with a generic way of calling land animals as elements of the set. So we say A is A, no? A is a set of elements. A is a set. Basahon ni nato kaning equal sign as kuano is a set. Ngano naka-determine man ta ka set kay nakita man tag mga braces. So A equal is the set of elements: dog, cat, pig, cow, lion, carabao, horse. Pag abot sa horse na may last nga element, we emphasize that the last element is a tiger. We say and tiger. Let's continue. So that's what one way of writing the elements of a set, a roster method. Another one is using the descriptive or set builder method. So it consists of stating in braces. Again, braces, katong nga nakita na to, no? Open and close braces. Open, sa gaon na, close, pusan. Consists of stating in braces the rule or condition on the basis of which it can be determined whether or not a given object is an element of the set. Whether or not, no? So ang rule, murag rule ba? Murag guide. Ano sa may rule? Murag guide. Murag ang iyang naa siya distinction, no? Describe diha sa iyang rule. Nga unsay dapat appeal, unsay dili appeal. So pananglitan. A or a set rather, I'm sorry, a set of animals or a set of land animals. How can we write this in set builder method? Wherein we don't necessarily, unlike the roster method, we have to list the actual elements. You say a set of a set or A, for example, is a set of elements. No? Here, we just have to make a rule. So how do we write this? So panilitan, we will name the set still a set A. Again, dili gyud na siya always nga set A, no? It depends ra gyud. We can use any letters of the alphabet as long as we capitalize and italicize it. So in this case, we'll still just katong previous example, no? A set of land animals, ato man siyang gi-write into roster method earlier. So if we are to write this one in the set builder method, ingani na atong pagkasuwat ani. So we will read this one as A is a set of X such that, no? A, di ba, is a set of kanang equal sign. Yeah, we know that it's a set because kita tag braces diri. Open and close braces. So A is a set of X. Then makakita ganito kanang murag bar. Kani ba kaning badlist ba? Sunod sa X. Kanang bar, no, in mathematical notations, that's read as such that ang pagbasa na. In some other books, it can be referred to as whereby or where. Pwede rin where. So in our context, we will just refer to it as such that ang pagbasa. Such that. Yeah, X man eh. So X, such that X is a land animal. As sam takuha ani nga phrase nga is a land animal, ari takuha based on example. So it's referring to a set of land animals, then we have to refer to X. Now, question is, do we usually just use the word X? Pwede ra gid sa Y, no? Hindi po na X. Just make sure that you write it in small letters. Is that clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Small letter ang pagkasuwat. X there represent the generic way of mentioning that it's a particular element of that stated well-defined set. In this case, a well-defined set of land animals. All right. So by the way, those are just the common way of notating or writing sets, no? Katong gitawag og set builder og sa roster method. Actually, there are about 4 most commonly used ways of writing the elements of a set. Dili na lang nato isigutan kay ang duha diri. I think you will have it sa inyong calculus. No? Naapo na sa inyong senior high. So far, kana lang duha ang atong fokusan. Actually, there are 2 more. All right, so when we refer to a set, of course, we have the concept of a universal set. What is a universal set? It's a set of all elements related to a condition under consideration. So, kung saan may pasabot, anak, no? So, this is very important definition, no, when we refer to universal set. A set of elements related to a condition under consideration. That's very important, no? Okay. If we state about a well-defined set, so in fact, well-defined set, some example na to, we say land animals. So what are we exactly considering as land animals, no? Balik ko ha, nakauna. Take note ha, definition. Definition ha. Set of all elements. Are you still with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So set of all elements related to a condition under consideration. What if we are to consider ang definition ha? Ako na balik-balikon. Condition under consideration. What do we have here, by the way? What kind of set is this? Kung sa tawag nga set? Set of?
Set of land animals.
Correct, no? This is a set of land animals. Nga naman, gi-eliminate na to na tong fish. So, kung naatong fish, mausab na niya atong description niya. Ato sang gitangtang, of course, we can consider this one as already as a well-defined a set of land animals. Klaro, no? Now, earlier, we look at what we call as, ano sa tawag ito? Universal set. Ganun mo? Universal set?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Na-highlight dito, no? Gitawag dito, no? Condition under consideration. So, unsa may pasabot ato. Kay bao naman ta nga set of land animals ni. So actually kani sila mao na ni siya ang gitawag og universal set. Universal set ni siya sa atong gi-consider nga condition under consideration nga mga land animals. Now the question is, no? Let me just formulate a question no, para makasabot sa idea. Wait, I'm just going to add one thing. Ano na lang, give me an animal or give me a land animal that is not on the list. That's not here. Anybody? Kanang wa diha? Land animal.
Chicken.
Anybody?
Chicken, sir.
Chicken. Oh. Chicken, okay. Ang sa pagyod, di pa nga to. Abi na chicken nato na ilan. Ang sa pagyod. Aside from chicken, ang sa pagyod ka. Yun ay dako-dako gamay baron ka. Another. Okay na, okay. Okay na chicken. Another one.
Elephant. Justin.
Giraffe, no? Elephant, chicken. So maybe my question now is wala man na diha. Nya. Kung ato na silang iya diha, no? Can we, by the way, consider our universal set if we add those that are not in the list? So my point is that does the universal set of our group of land animals or set of land animals include the chicken, the giraffe, and the elephant? Does it include them? Yes or no? Apil ba diha? When the set of land animals apil sa universal set, no? Ang definition sa universal set ba? Condition under
Yes, sir.
consideration. Are those part of the list? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Set about all elements related to a condition under consideration. So let me correct something in that. So by the way, when we talk about the universal set, we only include what's listed. Even if they share the same characteristic, if it's not in the list, it's not part of the universal set. Muna sige mean sa condition under consideration. So, ang parts sa atong universal set in this example are just what are indicated in the box. We know, we understand that we could have included any others. Maybe you can say that they will have the same characteristics, but what are just listed are what's part of the universal set. So, mauna siya gimin sa condition under consideration. Is that clear so far? So that's why I had to go
Yes,
back
sir.
on the list, no? So, mauna siya gimin sa universal set. Okay? All right. So, let's continue. There are kinds of sets according to the number of elements. So, we have generally, ano si basa ni? Ano si basa ni? What kind of set is this? How do we read this?
Finite, sir.
Finite.
Finite
Finite.
We read it as
Finite.
finite, ha? Finite. No, finite.
Finite set.
Dili lagi finite. No, finite, ha? Finite. So it's not finite set, it's finite set. So what is a finite set? Set whose elements can be counted or enumerated or can be listed. That is a finite set. We have what we call, do we read, how do we read this? Number 2, ano sa pagbasa? Klaro na to. Saan yung pagbasa? How do we read this?
Infinite set.
Infinite.
Dili siya infinite. Infinite. Magklaro tayo no? So this is finite, this is infinite. Klaro? Okay.
Okay, sir.
Sige na lang, basta mauna siya pag-pronounce, no? Okay, these are inconsistencies of the English, ano? Of the English language. Nasa yung mga inconsistencies ba? Ngano yung pagbasa ang usa, yung usa di ngano yung pagbasa. Sa ato nang i-embrace. So this is read as infinite set, no? So it's a set. Hapit na ta ma-disconnect. 15 minutes.
15 minutes na lang.
Mahuma naman sa ta. So an infinite set is a set whose process of counting can never end. So manang infinite siya, way kumanan, di ba? Na infinity. As in calculus, no? So we also have what we call as a null set, no? Or an empty set. It might sound counterintuitive, no? The fact that we say, how can it be a set when it does not have any element? Because there has to be at least one. But in the language of set or sets, there can be a set without element because the no element in itself is an element. Because it's the not having an element of a certain set makes it an empty or a null set. So it's a set with no elements. Sets are denoted using the italic uppercase. Mana na kung gimin ganiya, no? Italicized and capitalized or in uppercase letters. So makita nyo, capital letters. Usually, suwaton siya na mag nakaslanting. But in our case, dili na kayo na to i-observe nga ato yung slanting. It's already considerable. Considered na, no? As long as you capitalize your names of the sets. Basta capital letters lang, okay na. At least for reference purposes, formally it should be also written as italicized. So what are the examples of writing sets? Then we can say the set of, saan yung pagbasa?
Vowels.
Vowels.
Vowels. Okay. So the set of vowels, or some would say it's the set of vowels. Slang vowels is the set of vowels in the English alphabet. So we could be referring to some elements ani katong A, E, I, O, U, no? Dito mo answer ani og A, E, I, O, ha. The set of vowels in the English alphabet di sa A, E, I, O. English man. So it's A, E, I, O, U. The set of positive even integers from 1 to 10. It's still a set. The set of integers, the set of natural numbers. Okay. Kinds of sets according to the number of elements. So, a finite set is a set whose elements can be enumerated. Ma'am tatong gingon, no? Uy, balik-balik man eh. Arita diri sa infinite. So, an infinite set is a set whose ato din siyang gita sa tagsa katong example gani ako na tong gi-separate, no? Sorry. So, when you say finite set among the list earlier, then when you say the set of vowels in the English alphabet, that is finite. Why is it finite? It's because there are just 5 elements. Ani katong A, E, I, O, U. Ma-enumerate man, ma-count man. The set of positive even integers from 1 to 10. Ma-count man, ay mo mang ma-enumerate, ma-list. Kailangan tag unsay positive even integers, di ba? So unsa may members ani nga set, di mangutana ko kani. Unsa may elements ani nga set kani number 2. The set of positive even integers from 1 to 10. What are the elements of these? Of this set?
2, 4, 6,
8,
2, 4, 6, 8.
10. So 4, 6, 8, 10, sir.
2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8. Appeal ang 10, wala.
Appeal, sir.
Appeal. Appeal. So, importante kayo, no? Ang understanding sa pagka-state. So, appeal. So, later on, we will have our quiz or activity. We have to name the elements sa kuwangan. So, wrong din na siya. What about infinite set? When I say infinite, the set of integers. Infinite, ginano?
Natin dagana, sir.
Why is it infinite? When you say the set of integers, pwede daghana. Unsa man ang mga integers dahil? Example. So, why is it too many? Why is it infinite? How come? What makes it infinite? Kalimot na.
No end.
O, kung kamoy paswato na unsa man niyo pagsuwat? So anyway, ato lang say describe. It's infinite because when we say integers, we have the elements 0, and the positive integers going to positive infinity, and we'll have also the negative integers from -1 going to negative infinity. So ano ang infinite siya? The set of natural numbers. So asa man magsugod ang natural numbers? What is the first or the least, the smallest natural number?
1, sir.
1. 1, 2. So katong mga mao din ang gi-refer og katong positive integers. So infinite pud ni siya. Kay padung man ni sa dito sa infinity. Positive number. So infinite siya. Positive. Okay. That should be clear enough. So we have 5 minutes. So let's try to check our understanding, no? So what if we are asked to determine whether the set is well defined or not well defined? The set of BSED students of CTU, is that well defined or not well defined?
Not well defined, sir. Not well defined.
Okay, so let me give you a reminder, no? Where do we look at? We look at the adjective of whatever the noun is being referred to. The noun here is the word students. The adjective is, asang adjective ani?
BSED.
Where is the adjective? BSED. So BSED is being referred to here now as the adjective. Is that objective or subjective in nature?
Objective, sir.
Subjective, sir.
Objective. Huh? BSED, BSED subjective? Kung engineering ko, BSED ko, di.
Objective, sir.
Oh, so the question is, maabot ba sa point nga maglalista or mo content nga BSED ni siya or sa di ba klaro man kayo nga ang distinction BSED, dili BSED. Then why labot? So is that objective? Subjective?
Objective, sir.
Objective.
So going back to the definition, so if it's subjective, is it well defined or not well defined?
Well defined.
Well defined, sir.
Well defined. So the idea is we just look at the adjective, kung sa kailangang meaning ng adjective. An adjective is a describing word, no? It describes what? So sa sentence or the sentence necessarily is a phrase. In this phrase, we have the adjective, that's the describing word of the noun students. If it's objective, it's well defined. Now, the set of interesting books in the library, where is the adjective?
Interesting.
So is that yes? Is that objective or subjective?
Subjective.
So since it is subjective, so is the set well defined or not well defined?
Not well defined.
Not well defined, sir.
So the bottom line is, sayon ra kay pag-determine. Do you agree with me? It should not be very difficult. Okay. So what should you realize now? Your realization should be is if you are going to become teacher someday and you will teach the subject set or sets to students, you should, I'm not saying that it should be with this, but it should be with the idea that you teach the student how to make it easier, no, for them to understand. That's the point. And that's what I'm trying to drive home here, no? Dali ra ma-determine. Number 3, the set of negative integers. Where is the adjective? Adjective.
Negative, sir.
Negative.
Objective. Yes, objective, subjective.
Objective.
Objective.
So well-defined, not well-defined.
Well-defined,
Well,
sir.
Well defined, sir.
So sa'yo na lang kayo, di ba? Okay. So determine the kind of set according to its number of elements. Illustrate the set using a roster and set builder method. So the set of primary colors. So we'll write it in first. Determine if it's finite, no, or not. Kay kind man. So set of primary colors. It's finite. Okay. How do we write it in roster method? So maybe we can write it as A is a set of elements, red, yellow, blue. Or red, yellow, and blue. So ano ang pagbasa, di ba? A is the set of elements, red, yellow, and blue. Tulo ra mga primary colors. What you should be able to realize now is that we will be applying logically what we have learned in the past. Ano man, can you write what should be the elements there if you can even recall the primary colors, di ba? So it's already like an integration of the prior knowledge learnings that you have. How do we write this in set builder method? So we can write this in this manner. So how do we read this? A is the set. Ano pagbasa?
A is the set of all x such that
Elements.
x is a primary
A is a set of X such that
A is
X
a set of
Primary color.
X
A is
primary color.
So ano ang pagbasa? So A is the set of X such that X is a primary color. So it's not necessarily listing what should be the primary colors, but with the rule that we have, it gives us the idea that what we should have in the list is, or just only the colors red, yellow, and blue. Another one. What if we are to identify the set of non-negative integers? Non-negative man. Infinite man na. Ato na na-identify kaniya. Ako nang i-flash diretso. Non-negative. So meaning to say, kung non-negative, objective man na. Another way of saying it, we're referring to the positive. So 1, 2, 3. It's infinite. Ang arago na, you just have to use our logic. Atong subject ba kay logic said ba ani? Logic and set theory. So it's more of application of logic, no? We're just dealing with the set part, no? We'll be having our midterm portion all about the set theory. And in the second half, we'll talk about logic. We'll do notations. Katong sa geometry, mahimo tag proving ani, proving sa later on na lang. So how do we write the roster method? So maybe we can introduce another letter. Di lang sa puro A, B na pod. B is the set of elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can just write dot, dot, dot in this case, no? Okay, di man mahuman. Tulo ka dot, ka nagitawag og ellipsis points. Muna atong ibutang. How would we write this one in set builder method? Maybe we can write this one as B is a set of X such that X is a non-negative integer. Kopyahan na nito eh. Mo na niyang rule. At some point, can we maybe use Y? Pwede na po ito magamit og Y. Basta small letter lang. Okay? The set of consonant letters in the word alphabet. Finite na. What are the elements? So, C for example, C is the set of elements L, P, H, B, T. Naman sa rule niya nga, consonant letters raman. Niya, mo niyang rule. C is a set of X, such as X is a consonant letter in the word alphabet. Okay? Write the following in roster method. The set of the first 6 letters in English alphabet. D is a set of D is a set of elements A, B, C, D, E, F. The set of odd numbers between 6 and 12. Unsa may elements ani? Maybe you can say E is a set of elements 7, 9, 11. X such that X is a letter in the word advancement that appears more than once. Then our answer could be F is a set of elements A and E. More than once man. A, manang A. Kaduha ang A, kaduha ang N, kaduha ang E. All the others kausara. All right, the following in set builder method. You just create a rule. Yeah. Dali ra kaya na, no? So you explore in this one. So I was already able to at least walk you through unsa pag-determine. Everything else should be self-explanatory. So kindly explore in this presentation. And then I will not be posting anything else. By Friday, I'll give you time to spend like an hour to answer an activity niya asynchronous tana. Are there any questions so far? No questions?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah? Okay.
May
Sige.
time na,
Sorry
sir.
rin,
Ako
Tima.
lang, sir.
Sige. Alright, bye everyone. Thanks for listening.
Goodbye,
Bye,
sir.
sir. Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.